Today's episode of BNN is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD to learn about opportunities for your future.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Welcome back to BNN Channel 9 News. I'm Luke McQuarrie.
And I'm Jocelyn Garcia. Today is Friday for Berber, 23rd, now for news.
Seniors, your cap and gown as well as graduation announcements will be delivered during your lunch block on March 21st. 3 MJHS students attended Youth Prevention Coalition Prevention Day on the Hill this past Monday. They visited the Capitol building to learn leadership skills and speak with legislators about issues related to teenagers and substance abuse. The Latin Club went to the Nashville Parthenon last Friday and had a great time learning about Greek, Roman, and local history. Mr. Judkins said this about the experience. I think everyone learned something today that they didn't already know about our local or ancient history. If this is something that interests you, they plan to return next year and the courses are now open for registration. MJHS audiovisual production students make more than just BNN. For instance, 2 groups of BNN kids have been publishing weekly podcasts that are getting plenty of attention. Mallory Long and Sam Johnson talk about movies in the parking lot. Stephen Bakey and Jackson Farley play Fortnite while interviewing people. This week, both podcasts got together to talk about Real Talk and Drop Talk.
So we talked a little bit about this on our own episode together.
If you actually
watched
that.
if you actually watched.
If you actually care about us.
But how exactly did Real Talk manifest?
I watched a lot of Eber and Siskel clips, and I was like, those guys are super cool. I wish I could do that. And I was like, I can, because Mallory's film taste is very good. So I just asked, and it happened. Episode 1 was such a huge hit. Everybody in the school watched it, and it's just episode 16 now. It's been so much fun.
That's fantastic. That's so awesome. Well, how we started, we played Fortnite.
What has been your favorite episode or your favorite guest and why?
Oh, Jackson, start off first. This is a hard one.
Okay, you know what? My favorite guest actually is Mr. Peach.
I think it easily has to go with Sam's episode or Lucas's episode. Those are the 2 funniest ones in my opinion.
Do you guys have an episode that you consider the worst one, and then that's your low?
Well, as far as episodes we've released,
Oh, the one where it's right after Thanksgiving. I really hate about the killer. I really hated that
bad.
episode because I looked awful.
we both looked really bad.
Yeah, I really
episode.
hated looking at it.
I hated looking at it.
I looked at it and it ruined my day, to be honest.
It also flopped, which was good, honestly.
Yeah, I was happy that kind of flopped.
What is your favorite episode of the other podcast?
Ooh. Where did the Dalton Adams segment go? Was that in the Christmas episode?
Yeah, that was
I actually really, really liked that idea of getting other people's opinions on the movie and splicing it in there. I thought that was a really interesting change that I'm actually I kind of really liked.
Yeah.
We're talking about this movie, so what does Dalton Adams think about it? And blah 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 blah.
Well, anyways, thank you guys. We're gonna wrap it up. All right, cool.
The MJHS Esports Rocket League B team had their first match of the season yesterday. It was their first time completely in-person match in several years in the new esports arena space in the BNN's control room. They had defeated CPA in a best-of-5 rounds matchup. A shout out to Maya Budney, Julia Durka, Mike Johnson, and Will Zerniak on the Mount Juliet High School wrestling team. They are the 4 qualifiers for the state tournament, which will be held at Williamson County Ag Expo Center in Franklin. This week, cadets of the MCJROTC provided a color guard for the annual George Washington Dinner of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Vice Regent Julia Schultz presented each cadet with a certificate and a lapel pin, way to represent MJ well.
Thank you for watching BNN Channel 9 News. I'm Luke McQuarrie.
And I'm Dawson Garcia, and we're in touch.
So you're in touch. Have a
Have
great day, MJ.
MJ.
That was good.